So who's our right?
Brian or Marc?
Marc? Whichever.
Can I use your for sure? Is that cool?
Yeah. Brian, you want to go after Marc? Is that cool?
Either.
Yeah.
It'll just be quick anyway.
Okay, sure.
Marc is, yeah.
Not as quick as Chris though.
Marc's a minute man.
Alright. Hi guys. So welcome to Who's Music. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Marc. I'm Seifert. I'm a web developer. I'm a Ruby developer. And today I'll be talking about Redis. I'll just do a quick run with Redis as we're like through some issues. So what is Redis? For those of you who use Rails, similar to Memcache, Rails is a simple key value store solution. If you compare it to Rails Memcache, it actually handles more complex data structures. It can handle more complex data structures. So it might not be as fast as Rails Memcache, but on the brighter side, it's open source, no SQL, and keys can expire or auto expire. Chris is asking you guys to show hands for those who ever tried Redis. Anyone try Redis? For those who have tried Redis, do you guys want to share a little bit about maybe a use case that you guys might have used?
We use it for rescue.
For rescue, okay.
How about like anything else outside? Something more customizable.
We're also using it for a library called Message Bus. It's a publish subscribe library. It's using Redis as the store.
Nice.
Cool.
What about for caching? Do you want to use Redis for caching? Memcache for caching?
Everyone's
Actually, yeah, everyone's fine with Memcache, but Redis works. Performance-wise, I'd say just a little bit slower, but you get the other benefits. You can search by wildcard. Memcache you couldn't do that. Alec found that out, so that's the reason why we're using Redis. Redis cache. Yeah. But what about anyone else? Like somebody raised their hands.
I'll rescue.
Thank you.
Sidekick. So here's some data structures, just the common ones, for those of you who are familiar. We have the strings, hashes, lists. The first layer shows you the command for getting it done on the Redis side, the client side. And Ruby, if you have the Ruby gem, that's how you basically get it done. There are obviously more data structures there. I'm just stating out some of the ones that we use, or that I've used. So Redis, yeah. For most use cases, Redis is used in memory. However, for some special cases, you can also persist data into a file. This is the Ruby gem, if you guys want, for those of you who want to try it. And some use cases here, like you guys mentioned, rescue, sidekick, right? Some for Memcache, caching, and maybe analytics. I think we're using it for analytics on our end. But I personally tried it in a blog. I've used it for tracking events as well. Like for example, if you want users to like your blog post without having to sign in, right? For you to actually track that they like the post, I use Redis. So that, yeah, I store the key, the hash, the value in the key, and I expire it in, let's say, a week from now. So,
one good thing about using it for analytics is because it's so fast. It's not like Postgres. So whenever you query the database or a table, it opens up a connection. It it does the query, but in essence, what that's really doing is it's reading a file somewhere, and then it's outputting the data for you. In Redis, so it's all in memory. So if you put it as your front layer for analytics, basically the information comes in, stores it in Redis, and then you can like run a kind of cron job that takes that information out of Redis and then persist it in a more reliable database like Postgres, MongoDB, or anything of that sort. In fact, it's great for analytics because you're incrementing counts. You're doing it on the fly. You don't have to do a count record on a count query on your relational database. This can handle things like that for you.
So yeah, unfortunately, I only had a few hours to work on this. So if you guys want to learn more about Redis, I mean, I'm not sure you guys to know right now, but if you guys have questions,
we can talk after.
you can talk to Chris. You can talk to me as well. It's fine.
Or don't talk to Marc. Don't talk to Marc.
But yeah, question you want? It's kind of straightforward if you guys think about it. So. But try it out. I would encourage people to try it out. It's very useful.
Yeah, Redis is more for like when you realize your data is temporary, not so important. So it's a kind of data where you might track it, but if it gets lost somehow, you don't really care about it. Redis is a great choice for it. If it's ephemeral data, temporary data, that's the perfect solution. But if it's data that you need to persist because you need to keep it and it's critical data, then Redis might not be the best solution for you. Postgres would, or some other relational database.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, who's next? All right.
Brian.